guys, welcome back to my channel, Just as TV. Thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your subscription is very much appreciated. It'll help me at least get into the algorithm. So I definitely appreciate your subscription, and definitely hit that like button if you like the content that I'm bringing to you guys. So thanks for coming back. Today's episode is going to be Dimes the Mint, episode 5. Girl, the episode starts out with Teneki working out outside. Now, as you girls know, in the previous episodes, Diamond told them like they got to get their body right. They got to start working on their body, working on their health, eating better, looking better, tighten it up, get everything together. So she's taking her advice and she's definitely working out. So she worked out this morning, and then they cut to Dime calling some of the girls because she wanted to invite them to do interview at a radio station with I think DJ Stewie. So she ends up calling Ferrari, Judy, Gorgeous, and YSL to take them to the radio station for the interview. Now, in the meantime, you see the girls, they're in the kitchen cooking breakfast, just getting things ready, waking up. They all looking, decent because they're taking her advice and making sure that they are presentable early in the morning, that they get an early start. So it looks like that's what they're trying to do, which is always good. But then you have some girls, you see our traditional breakfast, eggs, sausage, bacon, toast, all that good stuff, juice. But then you have some of the girls eating oodles and noodles for breakfast. So I'm just like, all right, if that's what we're doing, have the oodles and noodles. I mean, I guess so. So then Dime comes in and she explains to the ladies that while she's at the radio station with the, Ferrari, YSL, Gorgeous, and who else? And Judy, that all the other ladies are gonna have to go to the gym. And a lot of them were not happy about that. First of all, a lot of them wanted to go to the radio station, so they were a little bit jealous, but then they didn't want to work out. Some of them didn't want to work out. Most of them didn't want to work out. So Dime, they just got to do it. So they showed them starting out at the gym with Queen, and, a lot of the girls are not trying to work out. They're working out slowly. They're doing, they not working out. They arguing with Queen because they don't really want to work out. And then it cuts to Dime. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I had a long morning. I've been up for a while. And I'm just tired now. My days have been long. So I apologize. So then it cuts to Dime just, in the confessions talking about why she picked the girls that she picked. YSL, Gorgeous, Judy, and Ferrari. And she said she picked them because she noticed that when they're around the house and they're doing things, they're about their business. And she's like, that's what she's looking for. She's looking for somebody to win this competition who is trying to further their career, trying to get out the strip club, and who's about their business. They have other things in works for them, not just stripping. So that's why she, that's why she chose these 4 ladies. So then it cuts to the scene where she's at the radio station. And I think she does appearances at this radio station, or is she part of the radio station? I can't remember. I can't remember how it works. But then she's talking, you see her sitting there talking to DJ Stewie, and she's talking about, the concept of the show, things that she wants to do with the girls and how she wants to move the show forward. She's talking about the ladies and, stuff about that she's learned so far about them and how she can help certain ladies in different aspects and teach them different things. And so they get on the topic of shitty. So they're talking about the fact that she pooped all on the floor, and she pooped all on herself, and the whole incident and everything that transpired and what led up to that and how she felt about that. And you should have seen his face, DJ Stewie's face. He was just like, Oh, he was grossed out. I mean, as we all were. I don't know if you were, but I know I were. I was. I was absolutely grossed out. I don't know. Comment down below if it grossed you out too. I was just like, yuck. We're not dealing with a baby here. Like, you're a grown woman. Like, anyway. Yeah, so then Dom lets Stewie know that there's no question off the table, no holds barred, anything goes. He can ask them whatever he wants. He could, drill them, put their backs to the wall, whatever he want to do in order to make it a good, spicy interview, he can do it. So then it cuts to the girls. She was telling him to like hold their feet to the fire and stuff like that. But then it cuts to him actually interviewing the girls and asking the girls some questions. So he's asking the girls questions about their life, about their family, just to see if, just to get a feel of what they're doing with themselves and how they get to this point and what started them in, adult dancing. And so Ferrari starts and, Ferrari explains that she started crying because she feels like she's not able to tuck her kids in at night. And I mean, I understand it as a working mom, busy mom, entrepreneur. Everyone is busy. Everybody is doing things. So if you have small children, you definitely want to put them to bed at night. You want to make sure that they are right. You want to put them at ease and you want to just spend time with them. And a lot of the times that we are constantly doing things because we are not afforded the luxury of a soft life. Sometimes we're so busy that we are not able to do those things for our kids. So I could relate to her and I understand 100% how she felt and why she was crying. Sorry. So we find out that Judy just lost her best friend. Her best friend unalived herself right before the show started. So she was dealing with that issue from day one that she walked in the house. And she said being in the house made her happy. It took her mind off of things. She was able to just focus on other things as opposed to focusing on that, because she was literally planning this lady's funeral while at the house. So that was a little bit touching. Nobody really knew that. Some people did know that. Other people didn't. So that was really touching. And it was wonderful for us to see that, people, that they're human beings too. They're just, because a lot of people look at strippers like they're not real people. And I'm like, they're real people with real issues, real concerns. And, you got to see them as such. But some people just don't. Then Gorgeous explains to us that, sometimes she sees her principal from her high school come into the club, and she doesn't want him to see her like that. And he had, he preaches to her about her lifestyle and stuff like that, and he doesn't want to see her like that. But my question is, he coming to the strip club. So if it's not going to be her he's seeing, it's going to be somebody else. Comment down below and let me know if you caught that. So if he ain't seeing her, he's seeing somebody else, and he's still coming to the strip club. It's just somebody that he don't know, but she was somebody's student as well. I mean, whatever. He spends money in there. He does all of that. Stop coming to that strip club. If you keep coming back and back and back and back to that strip club, clearly you like to see her in that strip club. Go to a different strip club. You ain't gotta see her in that strip club. Go to a different one. I mean, I'm just saying. Let me know what you think, if you agree, if we hear. So then we find out that her dad has been in prison on the row since she was 2 years old. That's a long time for your dad to, one, be in prison, and two, be, waiting to be sent, put down or whatever. But I low-key wanted to know what he did. They didn't tell us. They didn't tell us what he did. But I low-key wanted to hear the story. I think that would have been a good addition to this episode if they would have told that story. I want to know. I'm just nosy like that, and I want to know. Comment down below if you wanted to know too, because I surely did want to know. So all the girls feel like they have no one who cares enough about them being strippers. And like I said before, a lot of people don't see strippers or streetwalkers as real people, normal people with real lives going on and real situations and real things happening in their lives. So I kind of understand where they're coming from. Like, people don't really care enough. I got a story time, but I could tell y'all, I'll tell another time. So Ferrari feels like, she says like nobody really even actually cares about her. And my whole thing is, who's taking care of your kids when you're out there in the street? Somebody has to care a little bit, because your kids are getting taken care of. So I don't know, but I still understand where they're coming from. YSL explains to us that her mom, she's been in the streets for years. She's estranged from her mom, and she's been in the street for a while. So they don't have no communication, no connection. And it's sad that a lot of women are like that. And I really do want to tell y'all that story time. And it's such a coincidence. But I'm gonna tell it probably down the line, because it's not my story, but it's somebody else's story. But it was just fascinating to me, and it's about a college educated person who turned stripper. I'll tell y'all about that. I don't know the ins and outs, but I'll tell y'all about that story another time. Or if y'all want to hear it, comment down below and let me know if you want to hear it, and I'll make it one of the videos coming up soon. Anyway, so I digress. So they cut to a scene where they're at the gym, and Black, she got a real nasty attitude, as always. Like I've been saying for the last 4 or 5 episodes, she has a nasty attitude. And this scene is no different from any other scene. When they show her attitude sucks. She nasty. She don't know how to shut up. Like T Woods told her to shut up. She don't know how to shut up. And she don't know when enough is enough. Ugh. Anyway, she arguing with Queen, and she arguing with Dime when they get back to the house, because they discussing about what the girls did and how their attitude was, and because that was a determining factor whether she was going to take them to this event that she was having, which is we'll see down the line. So that was a determining factor, because she said if they angry at her just for having to go to the gym, they're going to be angry at her about everything else, which I understand. If you don't have enough discipline to just get up and go to the gym, and you got an attitude about that, and it's like helping you get your body together so that you can get up on that pole and do them tricks and all that stuff, then you're going to be angry at other things too. The littlest thing that you're going to be angry at. I mean, like, you can't walk through life angry, especially for no reason. And going to the gym, it works in your favor because it helps you get healthy. I mean, but it's neither here nor there. So Dime kind of get Dime kind of gets fed up with Black, because she literally like going word for word with Queen and calling Queen a liar and stuff like that. But we have the footage, ma'am. We have the footage. And she was going toe to toe with Queen, and Dom was like, who you talking to? Like, what's going on? Like, what's really good? Who you talking to? So she started going toe to toe with Dom, and Dom like really got upset. And she was like, look, you can get your stuff and get out right now. And then she didn't even give her a chance to, but she didn't really give her a chance to say nothing, because Black kept running her mouth, and she was just like, security, just get her stuff and escort her out this house right now. So she ends up getting kicked out because she was being mad, disrespectful. Dom went off on her and was calling her all kind of names, exactly what she should have been called from the beginning. And thank God she finally kicked her out. It took 5 episodes, but goodbye. We don't want to see you again. At least change your attitude, because it was disgusting. Anyway, so once she leaves, Dime gets back to having a meeting with the girls, with the ladies, and she goes over the commandments or the rules of the house. And I'm just going to give you a few of them, because I think she had like 10 to 15 of them up there. But I'm going to just give you a few of them so y'all can get an understanding of what those rules were. Don't steal. And then they were already complaining that somebody in the house was stealing. It's weird. You grown and you stealing? Okay. Don't leave your drink unattended in the club. I mean, I think at this point, and because of what's going on in the world, no woman should leave their drink unattended regardless. Even sometimes the bartender is in on the scheme. So just either drink your drink or just forget it. Like, cut it as a loss. If you ever walk away from your drink, like, just don't do it. And then don't leave the house without telling her, like informing her or somebody, so that they'll know where you going, where you are, what's going on. Because she says she doesn't want to keep them confined to the house only. She want to give them the freedom to move around and do what they need to do. And she says, know your limits when you're drinking, because you do have some people who overdrink and then they just get crazy and wild and do the most, you know. And then don't stop dancing to pick up the money. Like, the money is yours. It's going to be there. People know, you know, other strippers know the etiquette when it comes to dancing. Don't stop dancing to pick up the money. The money is going to be yours. Everybody, you know, people are watching. So those were some of them. And I think those were relevant to anybody in any situation, whether you were a stripper or not, except for the picking up the money part because you're not dancing and stuff. But a lot of these things that she kind of like put down as commandments, let somebody know where you are. Don't leave your drink unattended. Don't steal, you know, and know your limit, is because these are the things that will keep you safe. Like, some of those, most of those things will keep you safe, whether you're a stripper or not. So I think that was a really good addition to this show, which shows that she really does care about these individuals, you know, and that shows that she is a woman first, you know. And I like that about Dom. I like that, and I like that characteristic about her. And I like that she's instilling that in the ladies, to like respect yourself first. You know, money is money. It's always gonna be there. Respect yourself and take care of yourself first. So I appreciate that. Comment down below if you appreciate that too. You know, let me know. As a woman, you know, a lot of us, we like, oh, blah blah blah, you know, in situations, I'm black, I'm this. No, I'm a woman first. I'm black and I'm a woman, but my womanly needs outweigh sometimes other things, you know. And I'm always gonna believe women. It is what it is. Comment down below and let me know how you feel about that situation. So then we cut to Dom talking to the ladies, because she talking to the ladies, you know, taking the ladies to the session because she had to lay a verse on a track. And she's been working on a verse for a while, and she said she got to the point where she was ready to just scratch it because she'd been working for a while. She couldn't find a hook. She couldn't find, like, not a hook, but she couldn't find an ending to one of the verses, so she was gonna scratch it. It's a song for T3. I don't know who that is. I don't know, but I mean, it sounded alright when she spit it. It sounded pretty decent. So she took to the recording studio, YSL, T Woods, Shay Marie, and Rose. I think she's starting to have an affinity to YSL because of the interaction that they had. I think she really sees that YSL got something going on for her. And I think she also took YSL because YSL could spit. And you know, I think she was needing their input. And just a little something. YSL's outfit was the cutest. I was just like, this little girl be given. That outfit was so cute. I just kept staring at it because I was just like, oh my God, my younger self would definitely wear that in the house. I'm not wearing it in the street. I don't have that much confidence, but I would definitely wear that in the house because it was so cute. I loved it. Yeah, I did. So Dom gives the girls each 30 minutes. 30 minutes per girl for their verse, to get their verse together, and then spit it out for her in the booth. And she also has, while the girls are working on their one-on-one, you know, their verses, she has a one-on-one with Sha Marie. Now, because she just said she wanted to talk to her because she felt like she was unprepared when she got the call for the show. And I think because they kind of called her last minute or something like that. And that's what pretty much Sha Marie was saying. Like, yes, you guys called me last minute. Yes, I was unprepared, but I'm definitely working on getting myself together because I was working through some things. So I'm definitely getting on track now, which was great. You know, we learned that she's from Massachusetts and she's currently living in North Carolina. And we learned that she's 32 years old. That is really old to be stripping and not have another plan in motion. I mean, we all peak at different stages in our life, but it's a lot out there right now. So I think, I'm so what I'm understanding is that money is really good, but you getting up there, sis. You got to make a decision on another route to go. I'm just saying. That's just my 2 cents. We learned that she had a business, a pole dance fitness studio that had to close down. She had to let it go because of she just had the wrong people in her corner around her. She wasn't really focused on her business. She was focused on all the wrong things. And that tends to happen sometimes. You have to weed out the weeds and get through the muck before you can see the sunshine sometimes. And we all have to learn that, and it's a part of growth. It's a part of growing up. Learn who is for you and who is not. Which one of your friends is really like frenemies on the low. You have to understand how to decipher all of these things, and it's all part of growth. So it's understandable. I'm not knocking her. She's still focused. She still wants things to do. She's still focused on what she wants to do moving forward. She said she doesn't really know what she wants. She wants to try her hand in music because she thinks she's really good at music, but she's really scared. She doesn't have the means to get in that direction, but she's really, really trying to buckle down and get focused, which I like. So Dom listened to the girls' verse, and they all sound all right. Rosé's didn't sound that great. I wasn't feeling it. They didn't really play T Woods, but YSL's was all right, and Shay Marie was all right. And then they showed them helping Dom with a line, and so at the end of the episode, Dom announces that Shay Marie had won the verse, so she was able to get on the track of the song with her and T3. And then that was it. This episode went off. They all had a good time. They was talking about the fact that they did have a good time, that this was a great experience, and they were grateful for it, which I was grateful for. And that was the episode. It went off. So then we get a clip of episode 6. Ciao. Girls, I am ready. Are you ready? I am ready. These girls is gonna beat up, gang up on Tenaki. Like, they put on ski masks and all this stuff, and then you see just one after one after one beating her up. I'm here for it, though. I want to see it. So I can't wait till this weekend's episode, because I'm just like, why? 1 and 2. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for stopping by. Welcome if you're new. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. Join my family if you feel so inclined to do it. And like the video if you like what I discussed in this video. And join our family. It will help me in the algorithm. Have a good one. See you guys next time. Peace.